So I was talking to a buddy of mine, KMDP, who is also a mod on my Discord channel, The Digital Burrow, and he brought up something very interesting to my attention about the Golden Lion Shiki. Shiki really is a fusion of Zoro and Sanji, because recently we found out in SBS 109 that everything that you see Shiki do in the movie, including all the rules behind the flow through, are canon to the manga, which we've seen a bit about Shiki thanks to Chapter Zero, which was released alongside the movie Strong World. So we knew Shiki was a canon character, and then of course all the stuff we've been getting in Egghead further elaborates on him being a canon character in the manga. But it's funny that he can fly like Sanji thanks to the power of the flow fruit. He is always smoking like Sanji. He cuts his feet off to escape Impel Down, which is a story beat from Sanji's backstory, because Sanji's adoptive father, Red Leg Zeph, also chopped off his foot to eat it in order to survive. So in both cases, Shiki and Zeph chop off their feet in order to survive a particular situation. Shiki then, like Zeph, replaces his foot with a peg leg of sorts. In Shiki's case, they are the two swords that he used to use because, like Zoro, he was predominantly a swordsman of the two-sword style. But now, thanks to replacing his feet with those swords, his swordsmanship is a fusion of what Sanji does and what Zoro does. He's using swordsmanship by kicking. He even has a compressed air slash in the movie, like how Zoro has the 108 caliber Phoenix, which is his flying blade attack. On top of that, it's super interesting that Shiki is blonde and has curly eyebrows like Sanji, but he is dressed in Japanese garb. What makes this even more interesting is that when the Kurozumi grandmother was demonstrating what Dell fruits are to a young Orochi, she actually transforms into a young Shiki. This means that, much like Zoro, Shiki has something to do with Wano. We don't know what, but it's something. What's funny about the events of Wano is Kaido actually turns Onigashima into a flying island, which is what Shiki's battleship was in Strong World, an island ship affected by his float fruit abilities. So I don't know where all this is going to end up, and I don't know how much plot of the movie Strong World is going to work its way back into the manga, because we know the location is at least canon and the animals are canon. So that's going to be something to see in the future. But anyway, give me your thoughts.